to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Oregon Ducks. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Ducks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball in the first drive of the game.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
The Oklahoma Sooners offense out there for their first possession. And here are the two elite tight ends we're going to see today. Both very important parts of their offense. Which guy can have the better game today, Joel?
Chris, we know what they can do in the passing game. They're matchup nightmares. They're great on third down. They're really good in the red zone as well. But it's their versatility as far as the way they block that really sets them apart.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
He shreds the tackle. He's got the first and still going. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Everything offensively becomes more difficult in the red zone. There's just a lack of space, and those defenders are just tight to the line of scrimmage. So as they're trying to get the ball to the wide receiver, there's not the space that we've seen in the normal field of play. Now in the red zone, what you need to do offensively is really attack down the middle in the seams. I would love it if they threw the ball here on second down.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the sticks so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will tie the game here.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end.
He's just late with this ball. It's got to be out on time. And now you're on the outside. He's got a toe tap just to get the catch. He's able to do that. Great catch, but not a first down.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Harris. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Fights through a tackle. Finally bring him down after a couple of broken tackles, but it's still a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. There goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Mateer. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got open space. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here Those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Had to hurry the punt, but look at the distance here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Moore. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Favorable situation, second and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. They'll run it to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. Look out, he's breaking free. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. And the same runner's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That's caught. It's Moore. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. It's their sophomore wide receiver who's hurt. Holly will have some information as soon as we can. Crucial 3rd down play right here. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
That is a tremendous job by this secondary. Look at the tight windows that they're presenting for this quarterback. And they close fast and then create the incompletion with that contact.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
As a quarterback on the option, you cannot predetermine whether you're going to pitch it or keep it. Here, it feels like he could have pitched it to the outside, but on the keeper, he gets just a small gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Makes the defender miss. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass this time. Looking for his back. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Tight end goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Throwing off play action. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
The pressure's on. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McClellan. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points. And the kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence with the kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Sees an opening. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Incompletion makes it second down. To the air, it's Mateer. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
You will not win many games if you can't win at the line of scrimmage, and everybody always thinks of that as a run-oriented comment, but really it's also in the pass game. If you can't protect your quarterback, there is no chance, in particular in these big games. And right now, this pass rush is owning it. Sacked 3 times already. Now they're hitting him as he throws. These guys are just getting after him.
It's reeled in. It's Harris. He stopped short of that first down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3.
All right, So you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. He makes the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
This is so deflating for this defense. That's a good set of downs. They get to fourth, and the ball is completed short of the line to gain, and yet they cannot make the tackle, and they're able to move the chains and convert. I tell you what, this defense and this defensive play caller has got to be so frustrated right now.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. They're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Bringing pressure. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And the pass is incomplete.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Chris, when you get down here inside of the red zone, you've got to know as a quarterback that all these windows are going to be tighter. Look at the timing with which he's got to play. If you're late at all, that window is going to close, and right there, the contact creates an incompletion.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air, and it falls incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Open field ahead. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
What a good decision by this quarterback. He sees that there's nowhere to go with the football, and he doesn't force the issue. Too many times I see guys trying to force the ball down the field into tight coverage. But here he uses his legs, and once he's on the outside, you can see the athleticism, and he's able to create a first down for his offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating second and medium, second and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. They'll try a pass here. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Well, Chris, they tried to pick up the first with the RPO. That's the bread and butter play of this offense, but they're short. So what do they do here? Fourth and short. Do they go for it?
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finds his man. It's Harris. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Gain makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pitch made on the left side. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead in the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here. He's got space. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. On the run, it's Davison. Running with purpose. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down.
Boy, monster kick upcoming here. He makes this one. It's a 2-possession game. I really love their chances. He's got to just focus and kick this one through the uprights.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Goes out of bounds. They're now across the 25.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Here comes the rush. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw it again. The pass is caught.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
The Sooners pick up enough for a 1st down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. behind the line. It's Harris. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Chris, that is not what you want on third down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some third down conversions.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Hill. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
To throw, it's Moore. Coming after him. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. A senior defensive end. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 40. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. A draw to the back. Picks up the force, looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Offense in a split backfield now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Breaking into the clear. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
That is just a massive mistake here. You cannot turn the football over in this situation. Tie ball game in the red zone. As a quarterback, Chris, you've got to think touchdown, check down. You can be aggressive, but only if it's there. And then if not, you've got to get the ball to a safe place, like a check down. This is just a terrible mistake.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Oh, it's the biggest play of the game, trying to win it in regulation, but now a turnover is giving the other team a great opportunity.
Oh, Chris, you're just sick for this quarterback. You know he's going out there trying to make a play, get his team into scoring position, but you just can't make that throw in this moment. And now what an opportunity. Like you said, now our guy's trotting on the field. He's got a drive to go down and win the game. What a moment.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. A chance to strategize for this second down play.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I'm just so impressed with their execution. To clutch up like that, they had to have it, and they punched it in the end zone. You know, can you play your best when your best is needed? They just did that right there. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Defense is coming after him. Checks this down to the running back. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a nice pickup, and I love stopping the clock. Now a couple more of those get you into field goal range.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.